Please subscribe to Bear Nerd Fun. Smash the like button. Goodbye.
Hail to all. We do not need. Hail to all. Now come on, Hollywood. Stop smelling your own farts. You might get mistaken for arse sniffers. Remember, when you go woke, you go broke. Hail to the Fandom Menace. Hail to the Fandom Menace. This is Bear at Bear Nerd Fun. How's everyone doing? Well, I found this little article here by CBR.com. The Mandalorian twist may be bigger than Star Wars Darth Vader reveal. Warning, the following contains spoilers for The Mandalorian, streaming now on Disney+. Yeah. We see it, and now we don't. Haha. Yeah, spoiler warning, folks. Star Wars Empire Strikes Back features one of the most memorable twists in cinematic history. It's not all of fiction. With the revelation that Darth Vader is Luke Skywalker's father, the iconic scene shocked fans and changed the course of the franchise, as it transformed from a story of rebellion into a generational saga about the battle between the light and dark side of the Force. With the Skywalker family at its center. Yeah, the last three films, yeah, at the edges more than likely than that, yeah. Not at the center, though. My opinion, folks, just so you know. Yet, as epic as that twist was, Star Wars has potentially introduced an even larger one with Baby Yoda on The Mandalorian. That isn't to take anything away from that moment in The Empire Strikes Back, but over the decades, the impact of the revelation has, of course, lessened. The franchise is now a new positioning Rey as the new chosen one. Yeah, garbage. Bad writing. Oh, back to that. And toying with the notion that anyone can use the Force. In that light, the Skywalker line doesn't seem quite so important considering. Yeah, not so. Shove that up your wuzzies. Oh, my opinion, by the way. My opinions here. We say those things, opinions. In the theory that virtually anyone could bring balance to the Force. Yeah, hogwash. Anyone could. That was always there to begin with. That's a fallacy you're talking about right there. The Force was for everyone, always. It's always the way it's been. Mandalorian Baby Yoda twist matters more because it does what the Vader moment ultimately failed to do. Blow the franchise wide open. Yeah, you're not exactly blowing the franchise wide open with episode 7, 8, and then this 9 travesty coming up this December 20th. That is, unless you postpone it to Christmas Day. Back to that. Even after Luke accepted Vader as his father, his mission remained the same, to destroy the Empire. That was never going to change. Redeeming Anakin Skywalker was merely a bonus. Man, I can see why people really don't like CBR. I'm starting to understand that. The existence of another Force manipulating member of Yoda and Yaddle's mysterious unnamed species, whether he's a clone or not, shakes the modern canon established following Disney's 2012 purchase of Lucasfilm, set 5 years after the events of Return of the Jedi. The Mandalorian promised a gunslinging adventure in a dusty corner of the galaxy, left lawless by the fall of the Empire and just out of the reach of the New Republic. Just so you folks know, the original premise for Star Wars was a spaghetti western in space. That was the original premise. That's basically what Star Wars was considered. A western in space. A space opera that's a western in space. That was the original premise. Might want to do some reading up on that. That's just off the top of my memory. However, oh, by the way, back to the article. However, the introduction of the kid, as Mandalorian now calls Little Scene Stealer, firmly establishes the Disney Plus series is more than a fun western in space, or a space opera spin on lone wolf and cub. It's firmly rooted in the original prequel trilogy. Seriously, is Dr. Pershing involved with Kamino Tony? Well, yeah, he did have a patch on the side of his arm that did look like a cloner patch. It looked very similar. Yeah. And why wouldn't the Empire put people on Kamino? And why wouldn't the Emperor send people there and have a division and have them learn what the Kaminoans did? This makes sense to me. You know, back to it. While also positioned to expand the mythology in the franchise. We're left asking questions about the nature and fate of Yoda's species, and what the secret employer of Werner Herzog's client wants with the infant. Beyond mere plot points in a single series or even a single season of a series, the kid creates potentially far-reaching implications, arriving as he does before the rise of the First Order and the founding of Luke Skywalker's doomed Jedi Academy. It opens the door for more stories across television, film, comics, and prose, permitting the Star Wars universe to paint a picture we didn't realize existed. Hello, the EU. Hello, frickin' Dunderhead. The EU. Hello, did you not see the EU? Read the EU books? Yeah. Yeah. You didn't see that, did you? That's the other. Given the love for Baby Yoda, one we didn't even know we wanted. As well executed as it was, the Vader twist was self-contained and in terms of scope, tunnel vision. On the other hand, the kid breathes fresh life into the franchise, the way directors like J.J. Abrams and Rian Johnson, oh yeah, Jar Jar and Ruin, promised. It's subjective into whether these directors delivered on that promise. Left wanting, my opinion, back to the article. But Baby Yoda certainly has. That said, as much as the character expands the Star Wars mythos, it also says true to the essence of George Lucas's vision. In the process, The Mandalorian has changed our view of Mandalorians. No, it hasn't. They've added very little to the mythos that was already existed in the comics, in the expanded universe books that established all that. Oh, the Clone Wars, Rebels, there's source material for there. I wonder if that's what you're talking about. That doesn't sound like it. In the process, The Mandalorian has changed our view of the Mandalorians, yeah, okay, transforming them as much into predators as mercenaries. In the grand scheme, the Baby Yoda reveal illustrates exactly how Star Wars should evolve, while still remaining respectful of the franchise's foundations. This will keep purists and decades-long fans hooked. Minimize alienation and reel in new audiences. Oh, here's the key right here. Minimize alienation. Okay. Identity politics. Kick that crap out. Virtue signaling. 4. Gender swapping. Kick that crap out. How about write a really good story? It'll sell itself. Don't be idiots. Write a good story. And alienation will be minimized. And you'll have real audiences and they'll say, hey, this is good. Get rid of your reviewers that you have because they're garbage. They're kissing the movie theaters and the TV industry's rear ends. What's all the more impressive is the secret was kept so well. Baby Yoda was a pleasant surprise, leaving fans wanting more. And unlike the movies, it's uniting Star Wars lovers rather than dividing them. Okay. Well, what do y'all think? Wonder what any comments down here? No comments. I think there were comments. Hail to the Fandom Menace, where Gary said it best. We do not know. Now come on, Hollywood. Stop smelling your own farts. You might get mistaken for arse sniffers. Remember, when you go woke, you go rogue.
Please subscribe to Bear Nerd Fun. Smash the like button. Goodbye.
Say hello. Hello. Say hello. Say nerd fun. Nerd fun. Nerd fun. Say goodbye. Goodbye. Hail